I used to have one just like this, except it was a 426.
This is a good one. Got some nice color there.
Sometimes I wonder why they put this stupid ethanol garbage in the fuel. Here are my thoughts. I am not a conspiracy theorist, although it's definitely the government who is responsible for the ethanol going into the fuel. I think there's a good chance that the government was trying to subsidize farmers or like give them a new place to sell their corn. And it does seem like every time the government puts their hands in something, it gets screwed up. But I do also wonder if it's an initiative to try and get rid of carbureted machines. Carbureted machines are not nearly as efficient as fuel-injected machines, and fuel-injected machines are not nearly as sensitive to problems that ethanol brings. Now, I could spin it a little bit differently and say, well, the government is being paid by large corporations to incentivize the purchase of corn and to screw the little guy who's stuck with his carbureted machine. I don't doubt that there are underhanded deals that go on in the government, but at the end of the day, the people that make up the government and the ruling elite are people just like you and me, and I meet them and I talk to them, and they're humans just like we are. So I'm going to use the last bits of my awesome and cancer-causing Yamalube carbon combustion chamber cleaner, and I'm going to do a good job and get paid for it. And once my dwindling supply is used up, hopefully by then I will have come up with another solution. Of course I'll come up with a solution. It's just called progress. The big problem that I have with conspiracies is that the people who tend to propagate them tend to be ungrateful, and they tend to blame other people for their own problems instead of introspecting. I have a big problem with that. I'm going to do my best to take responsibility for what I can, and I'm super grateful that I get to live where I do and ride dirt bikes all the time.